Hydrology and Water Resource Engineering, Unit 2 deals with catchment characteristics. At first, what is meant by catchment area? A catchment area is a land is not leveled everywhere. The topography consists of plain land and mountains. The rainwater from mountain top of the high land flows on the slope. The sloping water accumulate on a plain area called catchment. Next, what are the factors which are affecting runoff? Or the runoff can be defined as the portion of the precipitation that makes its way towards river or ocean, etc. as surface or subsurface flow. Portion which is not absorbed by deep strata. Runoff occurs only when the rate of precipitation exceeds the rate at which water may infiltrate into the soil. And what are the types of catchments? Are first one fan-shaped catchment, second one fern-leafed catchment. Next, what are the storage characteristics? Are the artificial storage such as dam, weir, etc. and the natural storage such as lakes, ponds, etc. tends to reduce the peak flow. They also give rise to greater evaporation losses. Next one, size of the catchment. Area, it can be small or big. It can be on 10 to 20 hectares or size of the river basin. How will we select a catchment? Is our catchment area consists of river basins or their source stream. It can span up to huge area. The size should not be small or too big. Small catchment area is not beneficial for storage. It should be selected such that minimum 5 villages are benefited. And what are the objective of catchment area development? Are to make the usage of land which is not in use, to stop soil erosions, to store rainwater which is wasted, to bring maximum amount of area under irrigation, to promote plantation over barren lands, to make available drinking water for all. And these are the factors which affect runoff. First one, precipitation characteristics, shape and size of the catchment, topography, geological characteristics, meteorological characteristics, character of the catchment surface, and storage characteristics. First one, precipitation characteristics. In precipitation, it is the most important factor for runoff. Runoff depends on the type of storage and its duration which cause precipitation. Runoff depends on the intensity of the rainfall. More of the rainfall, more will be the runoff. If the rainfall intensity is very less and it's rain as a light shower, then much of the water will lost in the infiltration and evaporation, resulting less runoff. If precipitation is in case of snow, then less runoff. Next, shape and size of the catchment. Runoff depends upon the size, shape and location of the catchment. Generally, more rainfall and smaller area are resulting in greater runoff. Less runoff in larger catchment because due to the uniform rainfall over the entire area, thus only few tributaries of the stream feed water to the main stream during particular storm. Next one, topography. Runoff depends on the surface smoothness and slope. If slope is steep, a flow will be quick and less evaporation and absorption, resulting greater runoff. The catchment is in the mountainous area and on the windward side of the mountain, then more rainfall resulting more runoff. Next one, geological characteristics. It is one of the most important factors for a catchment and for a factors which are affecting runoff. It includes the type of surface, soil, subsurface, type of rocks and their permeability characteristics. If soil and subsoil is porous, seepage will be more, resulting reduction of the peak flood. If the surface is rocky, then absorption will be nil, resulting more runoff. Next, if the rocks have fissures, pores in nature, have lava tunnels, water will be lost, resulting less runoff. Next, what are the meteorological characteristics? Are runoff may also be affected by temperature, wind and humidity. If temperature is low, the ground is saturated, then runoff will be greater. If temperature is high, greater wind velocity gives rise to greater evaporation loss and resulting in less runoff. Next, what are the characters of catchment surface? Our runoff depends upon the surface conditions like drained, undrained, natural and cultivated. If the surface has no natural drainage, then the absorption loss will be more. If more area of the catchment is cultivated, resulting less runoff. Vegetal cover reduce the runoff in smaller storms. No vegetal cover reduction is bigger storm. Next things to consider in a catchments are natural resources, wind, sunlight, vegetation, types, local and soil problems, social problems, topography of the area. Is what are the beneficiaries of catchment area are agriculture as well as barren land, villages, domestic animals and cattle, forested area under plantations. And what are the causes of soil erosions are steep slope, landslides, flood, uncontrolled flow of water due to erosion. Nutrient in the soil is also lost and permeability of the soil is also lost. Thank you. That's all about what does mean by catchment, what are the characteristics of the catchment, and what are the factors which influencing runoff. Thank you.